So right now it's problem. Oh Jesus. So right now it's problem 6/20. So we have something like solve for u plus 8 cube plus 64 is equal to 0. Let me do it properly. Equal to 0. So right now we are still dealing with the cube exponent again. So we actually will do the same thing as we did, but with some extra step. So the first thing that we're gonna do is isolate their terms. So we're gonna put the u plus 8 cube root, not cube root, the cube exponent to one side and the 64 to the other side. So we're gonna start doing that. So it's gonna be u plus 8 cube equal to negative 64. So right now we can start getting into it. So we're gonna actually cancel the 3, but in order to cancel the 3, so we're gonna do the same thing as we did previously. So we're gonna get our root, our index 3, exponent 3, they will be cancelled out, and we will end up having u plus 8. And we'll do the same thing on the other side too in order to preserve the balance of the equation. So it's gonna be the square root, not the square root, the root of u plus 8 cube index 3 should be equal to 3 index root of 64. Negative 64 can be in and out. So right now those two will be cancelled out, so we'll have u plus 8. And so getting the index of the root of negative 64 is something not complicated, but needs some extra step. So the correct way to find the number is by asking yourself a question. So the question is, which number multiplying by itself 3 times that will give me negative 64? So that's what you need to ask yourself for. And I think it's, let me check, can it be 3? Nope, not 3. Yeah, so the correct answer is negative 4. So if you do negative 4 3 times, so it will give you negative 64. So that's the number that we are looking for. So it's gonna go like negative 4. So it's gonna be u is equal to negative 4, negative 8. So u will be equal to negative 12. So that's what u should be equal to. Check the answer real quick. And that was our answer. That's what we were looking for. So u is equal to negative 12. So first of all, you have your terms u plus 8 cube plus 64 equal to 0. So we're going to isolate our terms. So we'll have the u plus 8 cube one side and the 64 to the other side. But like the 64 is going from one side to the other side, so we'll need to change the sign. That's what we did. So we went from a positive to a negative, and then so we find the root by using the index 3, so that the index and the exponent can get cancelled out, so that we have the u plus 8. That's what we did on the second step. And we also did the same thing for the other term too. So we had the u plus 8, but in order to get the number for the cube index root of negative 64, so we ask ourselves a question, and the question is the following. So what number multiplying by itself 3 times will give me negative 64, or the radicand? And our answer was negative 4. But even if we do it manually, negative 4 by negative 4 by negative 4 can still be verified. So even though we do have multiple negative signs, so it's not going to be a positive. The reason why it's not going to be positive is just because the number of negative signs that we have is odd. If it was even, it would have been a positive. But right now it's a 1, 2, 3. So 3 is an odd number. So that's why we're still going to keep our negative. The negative can be either inside or outside. It's not a problem because we have an odd exponent or odd index. And then we just kept going, kept multiplying. We ended up finding our answer, which is negative 2. So I hope that you guys are still sticking around. And let's go for number 7, or question 7.